Mama, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing,
I'm doing
son?
good. Can we do some easy stuff today? Because you know
Yes.
how I like to
Take
cook
it easy. And what could be easier than Bobby's hot tomato jack and crab dip? Oh, son. Oh, my gosh. Next, we're serving up mahi-mahi with a zesty basil butter sauce, alongside Bobby's favorite, couscous with mushrooms. To you, son.
To you, Mama.
Finally, Bobby calls the gang over to make grilled pineapple sundaes with shortcake topping, y'all. Love it!
Love.
Do you love?
I love.
Well, hey, everybody. I'm here in the kitchen with Mama today on Best Dishes. I love being here. I love cooking with you. Well, since we're here in Savannah, you know we got access to all this great local seafood.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Especially the blue crabs.
Yes.
And I'm catching them right now, so I'm in the mood to do
that's
like a nice
wonderful.
spicy crab dip.
Oh, listen, you don't go to a party in Savannah without your tomato sandwiches and your shrimp or crab dip or both.
And a good hot crab dip. And you can
Well,
do it a few
put
different
me to
ways.
work, son.
I need for you to open up that mayonnaise and get us a half cup. So I'm going to start out with a cup of pepper jack cheese. I'm just going to grate this down into our bowl.
That pepper jack, y'all, is going to give it a little bite.
This is a hot, spicy dip. So we're going to add a little hot sauce to it.
Okay.
And the cheese that I'm using is going to have pepper flakes in it.
Okay.
All right, in with the mayo.
All right. 8 ounce
8 ounces
package.
of cream cheese, and it's been softened.
Cheese. May I go ahead and start
Absolutely.
blending this?
Absolutely.
Now, we're going to use our little hand mixer on this. But after we put in our crab, we'll just fold it because we don't want our crab to be beat to death.
Right. And I'm also going to give you the juice of 2 limes.
Okay.
And that should help, blend it together and make
This
it a little
looks
easier
delicious, son, already. Okie doke.
And with a little bit of lime
I'm
juice.
gonna go ahead, son, and add 1 teaspoon of hot sauce.
Wow, that's a lot of juice in that lime, too.
I'm telling you, that was a juicy lime.
And a little bit of salt and pepper.
Looks like ½ teaspoon of pepper you got lined up. 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Not much salt, y'all, because, crabs live in salt water. So they're bringing their own salt to the party, you might say.
Built in.
About the limes, tell them about that little trick.
If you drop them in the microwave for 10 or 15 seconds, you'll get a lot more juice from them.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take 2 cloves of garlic here and just
Okay.
mash them. Chop them up a little bit.
I love what cream cheese does to a hot dip, son.
It adds a lot of flavor.
That's mixed up really, really well. And I'm gonna be chopping your tomatoes. Does the recipe call
I need for you to dice them. It calls for 2 medium tomatoes. Those are kind of small, so we got 3 of them.
Okay. So you would just want these diced. I gotcha. So, Bobby, for all those folks out there that don't know.
They don't know what. I think they know everything, don't they?
Oh, well.
What you want to talk about now?
Your love life.
Oh, my goodness. I'm chopping these onions. I'm going to drop some green onion in there. And I'm going to use all of it, not just the green. I'm going to go all the way down to the meat.
My son is in love. Oh, and I'm so happy.
I think you're as in love as I am.
Well, it just always makes a parent feel real good when you have real good taste when it comes to picking out the person that you think you want to be with. So that's just great. And hopefully Katie will be able to stop by later. But we do love her.
Well, you introduced me to her, so.
I did.
All right. Get this stirred up.
Bobby.
And it looks beautiful already, doesn't
It does look beautiful.
Love the color.
And the tomatoes are going to add a wonderful little flavor and color to it.
Yeah.
This is going to be great.
And I'm going to finish it off with a little bit of basil.
Okay.
Love this flavor. Love it mixed with tomatoes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in a tomato pie.
Yes.
And also in this crab dip, it's going to be great.
So you think that's enough, son? Does that look tomatoey enough for you?
I think so, don't you?
I think so, too. Yeah.
Gosh, you smell it.
Oh, I sure do smell it. All right, so you've got your little casserole dish out here for us.
I have.
How about if I give it a quick little spray?
Please do. And the oven on 350, please.
Okie doke. Done. The oven's on.
The thing about a crab dip, and what with everything, what you've always told me is to go right by the recipe the first time you make something, and then any time after that, make it your own. Absolutely. So you could, there's a couple of different variations that you could do with this crab dip.
Yeah.
All right, and finally, I'm going to add about 1 pound of crab meat.
All right, you're using lump?
Absolutely.
Yum.
Oh, it's so good.
I know it is good.
We're gonna cook it at 350 for about 30 minutes.
Okay, Bobby, let's move on down here and start on your favorite, this couscous with mushrooms. I'm adding a half a stick of butter to our pot and about a cup of onion. Son, let's start on the mushrooms.
Okay.
Now, these have been wiped down. Do you want them sliced or diced?
Just sliced.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm just gonna slice these up then.
And I just did this the other night at my house. I used chicken stock instead of just all water. I usually use water.
Yeah.
And the chicken stock made it much more flavorful.
Chicken stock makes everything better, son. We're gonna let those cook down. Now, son, do you like yours kind of crisp?
Like them nice and soft, just like that.
Well, we'll let those cook down for a minute.
All right.
Then we have got some chicken stock that we're gonna cook this in. Cup and a half of a rich chicken stock. This is ready, Bobby. Doesn't that look good?
All right, cup and a half of chicken stock. Then.
Okay.
In it goes.
Okay, and we'll let that come back to a bowl.
Won't take me just a second.
No, because I had that pot hot, honey. You want to measure out your couscous?
Yes.
And we're going to throw in 1 cup, I think your recipe goes.
It's ready to go, right?
Yeah, it's boiling around the edges.
Stir that couscous in. And when we come back, we'll
Take it off the heat.
Yeah, turn it off and remove it from the heat.
Off the heat.
When we come back, we'll make a beautiful white fish to go with that. What do you think?
Yes. Coming up next, Bobby grills the fish and I cover it in a zesty basil butter.
The zesty basil butter is what makes it.
And later, Bobby's friend, Coach Carter's gonna lend a hand to our grilled pineapple sundaes with shortcake topping, y'all.
You and I look as comfortable as a couple of nuns in a casino.